I ain't played baseball in a minute. Favorite teams, Cleveland Indians. I'm doing pretty good this year. I actually signed a free agent contract with Cleveland on this game.
A look inside the Mammoth Marlins Park in Miami.
The beginning of last season.
Of this 4-game series
between
the
last.
San Francisco Giants
and they
the
traded
Miami
me to
Marlins.
Florida.
These two
and
should
this is
provide
now
some
my
big-time
second full
fireworks.
season with
First
Miami.
pitch is coming up.
2.5 if you count this halfway they traded me.
And look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys as his numbers are on your screen.
We got this.
Now at the plate, William Wint, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
San Francisco, right fielder William Wint.
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. These Marlins, Harold, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
I like how they played their game yesterday. They won yesterday's game. If they're able to play like that today, they'll win another one.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Thoughts, Stan? Who stands out?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He's hitting over 350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
Monahan.
All right.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Well, they've really shut him down this series. No hits in the series, and they've done a great job of executing their pitches. They found his weaknesses and stayed with it.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And another foul ball. Just starting things out here in South Florida. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Bad location for a cutter. Should have thrown it high and outside.
He's in the 2-hole, going to get some good pitches to hit. Maybe this is the start of him getting hot.
Here's Mookie Betts. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll dive back in safely. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this one gets away.
That's great.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Popped up. Cruz has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
There we go.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. Mathiasen has got it, and the side. Striding in, Jim Gushwin, and it's been a slow start to the year, as you see there, just barely over the 200 mark here in April. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Darryl Parker, you know what I see with him, Matt, he's basic. You know, he's a guy that calling balls on the corners is not really his strength. They're right in the middle.
Bad throw.
Fundamental Darryl. Here it is. That was a good pitch, good call. I'm going to be safe. That's him.
At the plate, Xavier Morgan. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200. So he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. Here comes the 1-0. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it to the dirt and turn one over for you.
Chopped weakly to the left. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now. Here's Joe Panik. And a look at the stats tell you how hot he's been in April. Well over 300 to start the new campaign. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. First and second here with nobody out. Swing and a looper to left. Marisnik over to his left. 1 out. In now, Nick Franklin. And he's been swinging the bat really well in April. He's got that average up over 350 to start the new season. In there, strike 1. Pulled toward right center field. Irizarry is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Harrison Reed. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Giants digging in. Big dog Bobo.
Catcher. Big dog Bobo.
All right, looking for your pitch here. Let's go. Let's go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ooh.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Harold Reynolds, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Monahan ranging back.
It's gone.
See you later. Over the
wall. Oh, my
run.
goodness.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year, and the Marlins open it up now 4-0.
Wow.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, William Wint. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
Come on, guys.
The windup and the 0-1. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They really got him figured out.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Up next for
In
the
now,
Giants,
Mookie Betts.
center fielder Mookie
And a
Betts.
ball 1-0. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And this is fouled at the plate. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
You're down now.
And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3
Cost me a
down,
couple
3
pitches,
strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the
Had to
show
get him
Sunday
guessing. He
Baseball.
didn't know what I was
after
going to
this.
throw.
Trying to pick things up where he left
Now
off.
batting,
Big dog
the
Bobo.
pitcher.
And a
Big dog
chance now to
Bobo.
increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone.
Throw me a fastball inside.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Here we go.
Here it comes, 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Boy, and that's about as
got
bad
me
as you
swing
can
at the
fool the guy. It's
slider.
1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
All right, one time right here, kid.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends.
Someone got
Leading off for the Giants, the first baseman,
Into the windup
9,
and the pitch.
Brandon Belt.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1-0 pitch on the way. A cold strike on the inside corner.
That's so difficult
Big.
to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball.
Yeah,
you just
I
have
don't.
to sit
I'm
on one or
just
the
playing
other and hope he
Rtts.
throws the
I'm
one
not
you're
good
looking
against
for.
anybody. Good against the computer.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for
I think
the
the last
fastball.
game I played
Yeah, they
against
set
somebody
him up with that
online,
curveball on the pitch before,
it was
and
12
that
to
one,
nothing
they
in the
just
3rd
blew
inning.
right by him.
And they could go either
I
way
haven't played a
now,
game
I
since.
suppose. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Marisnik is underneath this one, and he puts it away for the first out. Ready for another chance. Jim
Now
Gushwin.
batting, third baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Gushwin.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Here we go.
Surprised he didn't swing at that.
Now here's the pitch. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
One down, one down.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high pop up.
Ball, ball.
And there's out number 2. Digging in to try it again.
The catcher,
Xavier
number 14.
Morgan.
Xavier Morgan.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Late that time for a strike.
Boy, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired.
That was
Giants
great.
are down 1, 2, 3. They're down 4-0.
He was swinging at whatever I threw.
Striding in once again, Joe Panic.
Leading
0
off
for
for the
1
Giants.
for him here in this one.
Second baseman. Joe Panic.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line.
Here we go, guys.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, nobody away.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He'll try again. 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Seems like he's throwing everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here. Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going.
Oh, really?
In there, a base hit.
Now look
What
at
a
the
catch
screen
there
here,
by my
okay?
outfielder.
That ball is inside off the zone, inside off the plate, and he still was able to pull his hands
batter.
inside and get a base hit.
Nick Franklin.
And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, come on now.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball with the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
So he got him swinging. Nick Franklin goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Standing in
Now
now,
batting,
Harrison
veteran.
Reed, as the first
Harrison
pitch misses high and inside for ball 1.
What I'm looking for on that right there, he pulls the bunt back, but now you know he's bunting. He tried to make him chase a pitch. Now I come back and throw him a strike and make him get it down. They give you out, take the out.
Digging in once again, William
batting,
Wint,
right
and he's
fielder.
likely just trying to
William
put one in play
Wint.
here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is one pitch
I
away
popped it up.
from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant
Popped
work
him up.
so far.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away and leave one. Ready for another shot now. Delman Monahan.
Giants.
And Dan, he and his fellow
Outfielder,
top of the order hitters haven't
Delman
really offered much help for
Monahan.
this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time
Really?
for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
2-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's off the left field foul pole.
That's gone.
Run.
I think that's the first home run I've ever hit off my receiver.
Second home
It's usually the cutter that gets crushed.
As they get on the board, it's 4-1
I don't want to see that.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Here's Mookie Betts. And that misses, ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Another ball. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 1-1. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
No outs yet, no outs.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that stone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
This tells me a lot about this guy.
Give up a home run and come back and strike out the next 2.
Home run to
do
strike
it.
out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Stepping in now, Jim Gushwin. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Pitch on the way. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hit.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up. Ready once again, big dog Bobo. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Into the windup and the pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1.
All right, come on now. What's that? Let's fly.
Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
I don't like that curveball.
How the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping up now, Xavier Morgan. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Foul back. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat.
The dude was swinging at the bugs.
Ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
He said you need a flagpole to hit that one.
Second baseman.
As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hit softly on the ground at first. Chavez takes it in, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing.
Shortstop,
Nick Franklin is in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Called that a ball.
We're in the 7th now.
What the?
4-1 our score to this point. When he finds his spot there, 1-1.
Hey, 2 outs. Plays at 1.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Again, a 1-2. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes Marisnick, and this will land foul. Now another 2-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Giants down in order. They trail it 4-1. Now in the box, Sammy Guevara. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Sammy Guevara goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Lays off 1-0.
Call that a ball. What the is going on with that? At least he's consistent. Jesus, that's like 4 balls he's called right there.
Here it comes, 1-0. Swung on and missed, 1-1.
Come on, guys.
Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Oh.
Curveball that time, not even close. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. High in the air out to center field. McCauley has a beat on it.
That's an out.
Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Delman Monahan. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1.
2 down, 2 down.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great.
Got him.
We'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire.
Is that number 13?
Giants are down 1, 2, 3, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Armando Aquino will get the call here as he'll hit for the
I was going to say,
pitcher.
the coach has got to take me out.
Armando Aquino.
113 pitches, 9th inning, 3-run lead.
And these home fans are getting a little spoiled as they take the first 3 of this 4-game homestand. They might want to break out the brooms for the next one as they look to finish off with a big sweep.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game.
I had a 2-run home run in the second.
Win his second as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of them.
Give up 1 home run in the 6th inning. Typical. I give up like 27 home runs last year.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
Yes, sir. Let's play another game. Atlanta. We got 2 rookies. Wonderful. I'm gonna have to be on my game now. I'm holding us in there. Whew. Wow, one of my losses didn't help.
From Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from SunTrust Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. Major League Baseball on the show starts now.
So pretty.
Robbie Ray, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Harold, any thoughts?
Man, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. An ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game to get a W. I like what this guy brings, and maybe he'll bring it today.
So striding in, Daryl Saldana. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And I got no runs in the first inning, which is typical.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Matt, we're looking at a hot team right now. They're coming off a 7-1 homestand. So going on the road doesn't faze them. They're playing about as good a ball right now as they've played all season long. They're a confident team.
Oh, no, he can't hold on to it. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there.
Oh,
Did he go
was...
around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1.
That was a strikeout.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2. But when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, I think the key here is their base running. Believe it or not, they've got to run the bases better. Aggressive style. I love it. I think you steal bases, go first to third, and anytime you have a runner in scoring position, just wave him. Force that defense to throw him out.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Smoke toward the hole. It's flagged down deep in the hole.
Nice catch.
A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Ralph Iverson. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1.
Hey, come on, guys.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Braves are set down 1-2. Stepping into the box, Alex Rubio. The early season average pushing up near 350, so he's definitely been a bright spot for his ball club. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Well, now we're seeing the combination of the two-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination.
Got him.
Now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number one.
The shortstop, Reed Pinckney.
Reed Pinckney comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Garcia coming on.
There it is.
But he won't get there. It falls in.
Oh, he hits a little dying quail behind the infielder. I tell you what, he couldn't have thrown that ball any better. Talk about placement. That was perfect.
Batting sixth.
Stepping in now,
Second
Mariano
baseman.
Alvarez.
Oh, and drive up the
down for a
middle.
base hit.
Little back-to-back hits, huh?
Well, now you got two runners on with one out early in the game. This guy's a good pitcher. You got to get the good guys early before he settles in.
Into the box, Henry Elliott. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep.
Foul.
And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The set and the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now.
Throws him a sinker, then a changeup. They look the same, but obviously the action is different. The sinker a lot harder. The changeup floats a little bit longer. But the key is he wants them to swing the bat at that ball, and he's getting it right now.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2.
Got him.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So stepping in, Marcos Cordero. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course,
That was a
here
little
in
bit of
inning
lag
number
right there.
2. Lays off 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Into the box.
1 on,
Big
1
dog,
out.
Bobo.
Big dog, Bobo.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I think he
How
just
did I miss
subscribed
that?
to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
And a dive, but he's back in there. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And he tries to bunt here, but this is going to be foul, so that's a costly out number 2.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Digging in, Robbie Ray. He'll get us
Of
going
course,
in
it
the
was a
home half
foul. I
of
tried
inning
to
number
bomb
3.
2 strikes.
And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Ready for another chance. Daryl Saldana. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
What's wrong, honey?
Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. All even at 2-2.
That's you.
Here it is. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alfonso Navarro. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Navarro.
A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Now here it comes. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back. Striding in once again, Ralph Iverson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
3-0 now. 3-1 now.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, McCauley makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Rubio. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Weak chopper to the left side. Barehanded pickup. The throw.
Got him.
That's off to that one. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
You got that right, Matt. There is a lot of moving parts on that barehanded play, and it is a thing of beauty when everything comes together just like it did. You can bet he'll be watching this one again after the game.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And another foul ball. This is line to left. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning.
Well, there's an opposite field base hit right there. He's off to a great start here in April, and maybe that's why, because he's using the whole entire ballpark, the whole field.
Mariano Alvarez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
And instead, inning over.
As he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is digging in to try it again. Henry Elliott, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
1-2 now. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Digging in now, Marcos Cordero comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, and it's 0-1.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping up to the plate, Robbie Ray. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
Well, the rain is coming down hard here. It's definitely getting wet out there. Look at the outfielders. Those poor guys, they always get soaked out there in the outfield. All I got to say, though, is I'm glad I'm sitting right here in the booth next to you, Matt, and not down there on the field.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this settling in now, Big Dog Bobo. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Alvarez takes it in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready once again, Daryl Saldana. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. In there for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is taken in for the 2nd out. Digging in once again, Ralph Iverson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. Ready for another shot now. Alex Rubio. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, 7th inning. You're thinking maybe one more at bat if his team rallies.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. The second for one. On to first to complete the double play. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Mariano Alvarez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Braves go down without a whimper here. In now, big dog Bobo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Oh, man.
Good old
he took a
Uncle
swing
Charlie,
and a half
yeah.
at that one. I think some
what we
frustration is
call it.
creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Bradley Anders has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Number 17.
Into the windup and the pitch. Henry Elliott is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes. But
Come on, how did he hold it up
1-2.
when he ended up in the other batter's box? What the hell?
Sent on the ground out to second. Schaefer has it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Miguel Corona will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And that's in there for strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Well, if he gets through this 8th inning, I doubt we'll see him again. You get to the 100 mark, people start wondering if you have the muscle and the strength to get through the rest of the game. I think he's done, but he's done a great job.
And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. Derek Kearney will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 37, Derek Kearney.
Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the 2nd one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a 3rd one. 3 in a row.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Brendan Calderon enters the
taking me out.
Best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings from him really showed a lot of this one.
1 run, 5 hits, no errors.
15 strikeout, no hit, or 4 hit, no decision. It's terrible.
a pitching coach acknowledges a worthy performance. Unfortunately, this time it was in vain. The coach meets the player's negativity with some tough love.
$2,000 career innings. Play another one. Phillies. Richie Burnside. George Springer plays for the Phillies. Avisail Garcia. Roger Campos. Britt Hill. Richie Burnside's a good pitcher apparently. He's a star. He ain't what I am though. 2 rookies. $15 strikeouts halfway through All-Star.
From the city of brotherly love, MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia.
Come on, Miami. Let's do this.
Game 1 here in the month of May between the Miami Marlins
We're 9-6
and the
on our last play.
Philadelphia
12-8.
Phillies. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show. Richie Burnside starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he's really struggled with runners in scoring position. Over 300 average coming into this start. So to me, it's if he has traffic on the field, on the bases, can he pitch out of those jams? That will be the key that determines the fate of this game.
These Marlins, Harold, as they take the field this afternoon, well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, they've won the first 2 games, Matt, here on the road. And that's impressive anytime you do that. Now they're looking for the sweep. In this place, that's pretty good.
And he's retired here, 1 away. In now, Claudio Ayala comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Well, he's really struggled. I mean, 0 for the series, but the confidence they have in him, he's still in the lineup. Let's see if he can break out right here.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. So digging in now, George Springer, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty, and the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Jansen's a guy that's not worried about all the metrics. He's going to call his zone. And if you're pounding.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Now in the box, Taylor Kaiser. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Taylor Kaiser
drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Hey, strike this guy out. Get it yourself.
Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 home. And here's a ball hit in the air. Mathiasen
nice catch.
He takes charge for the first out.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Marlins. This team can pick it,
Batting
lead
set.
the league in fielding
Left
percentage,
fielder.
and there's a reason why they're winning games. Tough to get past them. They make all the plays.
Bottom of the second here with no score.
Nope.
1-1.
Well, that ball's high
That's
as
a
a strike
ball?
in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw
Oh
it
my
down, you get the
goodness.
strike.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Here's the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Matthiasen ranging up the middle in time to first, and there are two away. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez.
Batting sixth.
And a quick glance
Third
at the
baseman.
numbers will tell you it's been a
Cesar
huge struggle for him at the
Hernandez.
plate this year. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Here he comes on 2-0. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He was able to keyhole a strike on 2-0 to keep the inning alive.
Well, the batter's going to read your sequences. He goes away, away, and then boom, the base hit the opposite
Batting
way.
seventh.
Got to mix it up better than that.
Baseman.
High in the air out
Roger
to center field.
Campbell.
McCauley over to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs. Back here in Philadelphia, home of the Liberty Bell, the cheesesteak sandwich, and the Phillies. Coming to the plate
Leading off
now,
for the Marlins.
big dog Bobo.
Pitcher,
9-1-2 due up. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
There we go.
Line drive to left, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Well, they thought the inning was going to be set up nice. The pitcher's leading off, you get a quick out. Instead, he gets a base hit, and now here comes the top of the order. Look out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it
The center
again,
fielder,
Christopher McCauley.
McCauley.
And here's a ball hit in the air, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what you call getting on top of one. High fastball, and he was able to stay with it and just slapped it the other way for a hit.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Armando Aquino.
Right fielder, Armando Aquino.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Drilled to first. To second for one. On to first. A double play.
Damn it.
Digging in for his second at-bat,
Now
Kenny
batting.
Matthiasen. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Matthiasen.
Here comes the 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground. And
Yeah.
that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he'll make it to second base
job,
now with 2
Matthiasen.
gone.
That's
So
time
much
you
of this
start
game
doing
is
something.
situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up
Leading off
when you're
for the
given the
Phillies.
chance, and he doesn't try to
Center
do too
fielder,
much right here.
Rich
He just takes
Hill.
what's there. Safely on second, and his
There he
buddies
goes. Look
high-fiving
at this.
teammates in the
Boom.
dugout.
And he's retired, 1 away.
What a missile.
So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race.
Philadelphia's 8.5 games back.
Standing in, Richie
We're still
Burnside.
there.
Batting ninth. Pitcher, Richie Burnside.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Can't get him to chase.
Come
It's
on,
1-2.
Oh, he thought he had him right there. I did too. but
Come
no
on,
dice.
And a sinker dips too low there. into the dirt, in fact. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him.
Make him swing.
So striding forward now, Charles Regan. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Charles
In there,
Regan.
0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a 3rd strike.
Chavez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Claudio
Leading off for the
Ayala
Phillies here
comes
in the
into
fourth.
this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 41.
In there for strike 1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1-1, here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Aquino going back to the track. He's there and records the first out.
What a catch.
Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 1 thus
The
far.
right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
That's a base hit. Oh, it's
No
foul.
runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Hard hit ball to short.
Oh,
takes
that
a
one ate
nasty
Matthiasen
hop,
up.
and he's unable to haul it in. Throw into second, and he's safe.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike, here it is. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Set to deal on 2-2. And another foul ball. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Oh, go back to
It's
the
never a
dugout,
good
man.
look to
You're
strike
out. That was a
looking, but
strike.
it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Abisail Garcia is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Taylor is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Big dog Bobo.
Pitcher, Big dog Bobo.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
Now, the best hitters are the
Hell
ones
yeah.
that can stay on the ball and use the whole field. Right there is a perfect example. A ball away, he stays with it
How
and
about
shoots it the opposite
The center
direction.
fielder, Christopher McCauley.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Armando Aquino. He's singled
Come on,
in 2
Armando.
trips to the plate thus far.
Bring me home.
There's a swing, and he
Oh.
sends a ball high in the air into left field.
That's
Garcia
deep.
looks up.
It's back.
And
It's
that
out
is
of
gone
here.
on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Yeah.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Marlins have taken a 3-0 lead.
It's almost a shame because he was pitching a gem today, at least until he served up this 2-run shot. Just goes to show one pitch, one swing is all it takes to change a pitcher's entire day.
Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Cesar Hernandez.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
First baseman.
Roger Campos will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Britt Hill comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
Hit on the ground is short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
He's safe.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Into the box now, Charles Regan, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point.
Nope,
and that misses 1-1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Digging in once again, Claudio Ayala. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Aquino is there, and he'll make the catch. Here's George Springer. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. High in the air out towards shallow right. Aquino is there. 1 out. Stepping into the box, Taylor Kaiser. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. To short, hit hard. Throw gets him, 2 down. So here is Avisail Garcia. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
1-2.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through for a hit.
Hold it.
Well, he rolled over that one. Not the most impressive single, but it's a line drive in the books.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Aquino is in pursuit, but he won't get there. It falls in. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. The run scores from second. It's a 3-3 game. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Britt Hill stands in as he looks at a called strike. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. Another one sent foul. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me. Matt Schaefer is up off the bench as he'll hit 7-4 the final finish today. Willie Story earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
A pitching coach acknowledges a worthy performance. Unfortunately, this time it was in vain. The coach meets the player's negativity with some tough love. A summons to the manager's office is a rare invite. A player may wonder for what reason he has drawn his manager's attention. It's an attitude check. The manager makes his point. The two have arrived at an understanding, perhaps.
It's terrible.
First opened back in 2012. A look inside the Mammoth Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
People need to be in position.
And there's a look at the starter this lineup will match up against as you take a look at his line on the right side of your screen.
Runs.
Stepping up to the plate, Britt Hill, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Scored 2 runs that game. Still lost.
As they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Matt, it's always nice to play at home, and to win the first game of the series makes it even extra special. They just got to go out and play real well and maybe keep the streak going. Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Here's another 0-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Still shirt sleeve weather tonight. 78 degrees here at game time. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that #2 spot right now. He comes into this one among the leaders in slugging percentage. How about top 5 in the National League? I love watching him when he comes up to the plate. There's an electricity about him. He's got power and he's got that swagger that you just can't miss.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 0-2 home. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Settling under it is Marisnick for out number 2.
Crazy.
So striding in, Charles Regan. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. In there for strike 1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the... So here is Avisail Garcia. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
Masterful job of changing eye levels. A fastball up and in, and then a curveball down and away. It's got him in a little bit of a rocking chair situation. I'm curious what he'll throw here.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Marlins. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Matt, I got to be totally honest here. With Woody Keller behind the dish, don't be too surprised if you have a few questionable calls. It's not that he's consistently off, but I've been told it seems like he has a fairly tall strike zone. We'll keep an eye out for that. Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him. Now, that's not fair. Hey, you're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Standing in, Rodney Torres. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in, Big Dog Bobo.
Catcher, Big Dog Bobo.
From the stretch. And that misses for ball 1. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matt, it's been a little bit of a struggle. 1-3 on the road trip. You never want to be in that position, but you try to pick up as many wins as you possibly can. That's why this game today is important.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A runner on first with 2 away. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one. Now at the plate, Carlos Avila. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. The pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
That right there, Matt, may be the best pitch in baseball. I don't know why people don't throw that high fastball more.
Got him.
It is so difficult for a hitter to raise your hands up and try to get on top of that ball. And before you do all that, it's by you.
Aaron Hicks.
Aaron Hicks is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first two pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Into the box now, Richie Burnside, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Britt Hill. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. That's popped up out towards short right field. Schaefer has got it, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Roger Campos. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Got him to go down swinging there. Roger Campos goes down to become the first out here in the 4th.
Charles Regan.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And the pitch. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Cut fastball misses 2-2.
Playing 2-2.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Now batting.
In now, Avisail Garcia.
Avisail Garcia.
As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always
threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up. Ready for another chance. Cesar Hernandez. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Well, you really can't blame the man on the mound. He single-handedly kept them in this thing. But with one swing of the bat, we're all knotted up. Things are officially interesting, and we're in for a good finish in this one.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Rodney Torres goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them early in counts and throughout the whole game. Maybe they've changed their game plan. We'll see. Are they going to be aggressive or continue to be passive?
Aaron Hicks is at the plate as he takes a called strike one. Ball one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck.
Really?
But hey,
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Avila rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the tag will be too late as they take the lead now at 2-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Richie Burnside. And that misses inside 1-0. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He picks up double number 2 on the year. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled back. The 2-2 one more time. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Britt Hill is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch high in the air out to center field. Garcia has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Let it fly right here.
At the plate, Big Dog Bobo. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Big Dog Bobo.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
Now a bunt attempt here. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in once again, Roger Campos. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cruz waits on it, but it's the pitcher that makes the play. And there's 1 away now. Ready for another shot now, Charles Regan. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
3-2 now. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Garcia ranging back off the sculpture. It's a home run.
Wow.
So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year. And it gives the Phillies a 3-1 lead. So here is Avisail Garcia. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it. Right there in his wheelhouse.
Fastball called for strike 2. That misses 1-2.
1-2.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Digging in and looking for more. Cesar Hernandez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And that misses ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
That's a ball. That was.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
It looks like fatigue's not going to be a factor for him. He's still popping the glove in the high 90s, and we're late in the game right now, Matt.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now in the inning. So 1 run. Francisco